by Stony Plain.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The licensee liability rating program is jeopardizing Alberta's energy sector by driving junior producers out of business. Recently, I met with several stakeholders to hear their concerns. One gave the example. Someone who owns a house rents it out. It becomes vacant. Then all of a sudden the government tells them to bulldoze it down. That's the effect of the LLR program on these junior producers. The program is forcing the abandonment of producing wells. Yesterday, the minister said that he directed the energy regulator to explore all possible options to ease the pain this is causing. What can the minister report is being done to ensure producing wells aren't needlessly being abandoned?
Honourable Minister.
Well, Mr. Speaker, there is always a great deal of activity amongst smaller players in the oil and gas industry. We've all witnessed that, where people sell and buy transactions throughout the system in buying and selling wells and properties and leases. Mr. Speaker, the honourable member is asking a question. What we have done here is I have asked the Alberta Energy Regulator to take every step possible to ensure that as we protect Albertans, we also ensure that every option is available to small producers, explorers, oil or gas, to ensure that these assets are properly looked after for all.
Honourable member.
Mr. Speaker, given that the PC government botched the royalty review and caused energy revenues to plummet, and given that the Alberta Energy Regulator has botched the implementation of the licensee liability rating program, will the minister commit today to stopping any further implementation of this program until he can find a way to do it without wiping out any more of our junior producers?
Honourable member.
Mr. Speaker, small producers in this province, many of them are facing very difficult circumstances because they don't have adequate access to markets. It's because they don't have adequate access they faced a very tough time for a very long time. What we're trying to ensure is that Albertans also are protected at the same time that industry is protected. And so steps are being taken this very week to ensure, working with the Explorers and Producers Association of Canada, to ensure that that work is done, to explore all possible ways to ensure that these small producers have access to other tools.
Honourable member.
Mr. Speaker, given that this minister says he understands the challenges to junior producers, and given that this government is ploughing ahead despite the dire and immediate threat to over 200 junior companies, the companies that live and support our communities, can the minister assure us that this isn't a cynical plan to force the consolidation of industry by eliminating junior producers?
Honourable Minister.
Well, Mr. Speaker, small producers in this province are the heart and the soul and the very entrepreneurial spirit of the province. And there is no way that any government in this province, on this side of this House, would ever pursue that kind of a strategy. It's an outrageous allegation. We are here to protect the rights of Albertans, to protect the future of Albertans, and to ensure that we have a robust economy and a robust producing sector, and we're going to work hard to make sure that happens while we create an energy regulator that is effective and efficient, that looks after and protects the long-term interests of Albertans, but ensures we have a very active economy at the same time.